Hello friends, my name's Nicole Smith and welcome back to my channel. I'm a local realtor here in Metro Jacksonville, but in today's video, I want to turn things up a little. I want to share with you all the different sports teams that we have here in Metro Jacksonville, Florida. So stick around if you're curious about all the sports teams in Metro Jacksonville, Florida. Thanks so much for sticking around, friends. As I said before, my name's Nicole Smith. I am a realtor here in Metro Jacksonville, Florida, and I wouldn't say that I'm one of these huge sports fans, but by way of marriage, I have become more of a sports fan than I ever have before. Now, I will have to admit, Jaguars are not my favorite team in football. My favorite team is the Detroit Lions, and that's because I come from the Windsor/Detroit area and grew up watching the Lions, the Tigers, the Red Wings, and the Pistons. And so those are still going to be tugging at my heartstrings for the rest of my life. But I do believe that when you're living in a city that does have a team or many teams, you should do your best to support them. And I actually have picked the Jaguars as my number 2 favorite footballs. My number 3 favorite football team is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And not before they started winning, and I was actually a fan before Tom Brady joined them and helped them win the Super Bowl. So I didn't jump on that bandwagon. I was actually a fan prior to that. So just to give you a little bit about myself. But in today's video, I'm going to share with you from this website that is a local website here that really has a nice presence where they're showing you all our local sports teams, pro and semi-pro. And so if that's something you're interested in, stick around and I will go through a little more details with you. Right here is the name of the website. It is jacksports.com. So I give them all the credit, and they do have a community where you can join the membership. I don't personally have one, but I wanted to share with you what they broke down with our local sports. So, as I had mentioned before, our professional football team is the Jacksonville Jaguars, and they've had some pretty good seasons of late. Shad Khan is the owner, and he's a very, very wealthy man. And currently they're playing their home games at the TIAA Bank Field. It used to be Bank Field, and I believe they may be changing the name of the field again. I've only gone to one game, and it was a preseason game against the Steelers, and I really, really had a great time. It was my very first time ever seeing a professional football league game, and I loved it. And if you've never been to one, I suggest that you go because you will have so much fun. Now, another famous thing that we have here in Metro Jacksonville is the players. Yes, and we just had it a few weeks ago. It is the PGA Tour, and they do it at our TPC Sawgrass in Ponte Vedra, and the whole city is transformed to accommodate the thousands and thousands of golf fans that come in, and it is a whole event. And I will admit to you, I have never been, and I'm not into golf, but I think that is something that I should actually go and check out, because I know it's an event that is more than just golf. So I'm going to put this on my bucket list for next year and do my very best to attend at least one day of the Players. Now, our next team we have here in Jacksonville is the Jacksonville Armada, and this is our pro soccer team, and they're competing in the NPSL. And frankly, I don't know what that means, so don't hold it to me. But this is our pro soccer, and I know there are a lot of fans of soccer out there. So if you're enjoying the sport of soccer, we do have something to meet your needs here in Metro Jacksonville. Now, I will very much admit that I never knew we had a rugby team here, okay? We have a rugby team called the Jacksonville Icemen, and they are consistently at the top of the USARL rankings. Very interesting. I'm afraid that I did not know this, and with that being said, you obviously know I've never been to a game. I don't even think I've ever watched a rugby game. I do remember hearing my uncles speak about it when they used to play it when they were younger, but I don't know that much about it, so I don't even want to say that I know anything about it. But Metro Jacksonville has rugby if that's something you are interested in. Another team that we have is the Jacksonville Giants. They're a 5-time ABA champions. The Jacksonville Giants are an American Basketball Association team, and they host their games at the 5-Star Veterans Memorial Arena. So if you like ABA basketball, we have it here in Metro Jacksonville, and it is an indoor sport. You can see it even if it is hot outside. Now, the Jacksonville Icemen are our hockey team, and they are affiliated with Winnipeg Jets in the Manitoba Moose games. And guess what? Those two teams are Canadian, like me, and their games take place at the 5-Star Veterans Memorial Arena. So if you like hockey and didn't know that Northeast Florida has hockey for you, we do. What about that? Personally, I will admit again, I have never been to one of those events. I'm a bad sports fan. Oops. But you know what? This video isn't for me. This video is for you, because you might be the sports fan. And maybe you're not a sports fan. And this video is like, what the heck are you talking about? You're making a fool of yourself. Well, guess what? That's okay. I can make a fool of myself, because I'm really here just to provide information for you, to help you if you're deciding to move, relocate, or even contemplating of making a cross the country move. That Jacksonville, Florida may be the city for you, because we have so many choices of sports that you can actually watch in person. And that's what I'm here to share with you. How wonderful Jacksonville, Florida is. And even if you're a sports fanatic, you can find some sports here in Metro Jacksonville. And maybe this video is like, whatever, Nicole, get on with it. Well, go check out this other video I made, because maybe that video is going to be a little more up your alley. You know, that's a bowling joke. Ha ha ha, pun intended. I'm not a good bowler either, but I do like having fun and going to play the sport of bowling, if you call that a sport. I think it is. People do get paid professionally, but you know what? To each their own. So the next team I want to speak about are the Jacksonville Sharks, and they are our arena football team, and they're competing at the NAL and hosting games in our ViStar Veterans Memorial Arena. And I'm sure that they do very well. I will also admit again, never been to a game. And the next team we have here in the pros and semi-pros is the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp. Now, this is our baseball team. They are formerly known as the Suns, and they play on the grounds here at the, what was the name of that? They call it an address. I think it's a National Bank address. I'll get you the address, but they play down in downtown Jacksonville, and I have been to one of these games. So there, it was really fun, and I suggest you go on a Friday night if you can and bring your kids, because they have fireworks every Friday night after the Jumbo Shrimp play. And they're an AA, they're affiliated with the Miami Marlins. So these players can get called up to go to the big leagues. So you're watching some premium baseball players. Those teams that I just referred to are all the pros and semi-pros here in Metro Jacksonville, Florida. We do have quite a few collegiate sports here. And just to give you a highlight, we have the Jacksonville University Dolphins, which play 18 sports, including football, men's and women's basketball, soccer, men's lacrosse, baseball, softball, and they are doing very well here. We have Edward Waters College Tigers, and they are also showing 10 sports, including men and women's basketball, baseball, softball, and track. And then we have the FSCJ Blue Wave, and they're our Florida State College of Jacksonville, and they offer 6 sports, including men and women's basketball, baseball, softball, volleyball, and tennis. We also have the Trinity Baptist College Eagles, and they compete in the NCAA across 6 sports. The University of North Florida Ospreys, and that's UNF, and they are in the ASUN Conference, and they compete across 17 sports, including men and women's basketball, soccer, golf, baseball, softball. The Ospreys men's basketball team participated in the 2015 NCAA tournament. And of course, we have high school, a lot of high school teams, but we don't have time to go into those today. That is my highlight to share with you of all the teams that Jacksonville, Florida has to offer. And if you're a sports fan, you will be indulged here with these pros and semi-pros. And I'm not even touching on all the other activities that you can do here. Even if you're just athletic, if you like to cycle, there's so many paths you can ride your bicycle on. If you're into fishing, that is a sport, totally different sport, but there's a lot of fishing opportunities here. If you like to skateboard, there's tons of skate parks here in the Metro Jacksonville area. If you like to surf, you're going to be able to catch some waves here. If you like to horseback, there's a lot of ranches here that have horses that you can go horseback riding. If you like to hike and walk, there's so many paths. We have the #1 park system, urban park system in the entire country in Jacksonville. Also, if you like to play disc golf, we have disc golf parks here, so you can find some disc golf to play, something I never even heard of until I moved to Jacksonville. And let me think, are there any other sports? Well, there could be, but I can't think of any right now. There are So many activities here. Tennis, of course. Pickleball is huge. Pickleball is really huge here. Of course, there's always swimming. Everywhere you go, there's going to be a pool. Or if you're adventurous, the ocean. And of course, if you like kayaking, there's a lot of places and ramps that you can get your kayak into and enjoy the kayaking scene here in Metro Jacksonville, Florida. So, depending on your style and what you like to do, you should be able to be entertained. If you're active in sports or if you're just loving to watch sports, you will be able to enjoy sports here. We also, as far as I know, every year sponsor the Florida-Georgia game here. And that is a big weekend where all the fans come together and the whole downtown is transformed to accommodate the thousands and thousands of fans that love to tailgate here in Jacksonville. So I hope you liked this video. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, make sure you share, and make sure you reach out to me in the comments. Make sure you send me a message. I'm here as a realtor to help you find your way to Metro Jacksonville and guide you through the home buying and home selling process. That's what I do, and I would love to be your go-to agent here in Metro Jacksonville. And if this video wasn't the video for you, please go check out this other video, because I have toured many, many communities that might just interest you. And if you're not living where you love and you want to start living your best life, I suggest making the move to Metro Jacksonville, Florida, and let me guide you, because you're not living the dream like I am here in Metro Jacksonville, Florida. Maybe, just maybe, think about it. Leave me a message down below and set up a call with me that we can get to know each other, and I can help you decide if Metro Jacksonville is the place for you. Thanks so much for watching, friends, and until next time, stay safe and keep smiling.